Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Min Gaming TV. I am bringing to you some 3v3. Wait, what? Game 3 of this I-Series match between Drolla and his opponent. I just gave away one of my intros, but hey, we have ourselves Drolla in the spawning in the bottom left hand side. Spawning in the top right hand side though. His opponent came back to level the series in game number 2. Can he win in the end? His name is HighGain. That was a terrible intro, but what you gonna do? Now, game number 1, I recapped at the end of game number 2, but I will say it again. Game 1, HighGain does go for a early gateway pressure onto Drolla, and it did end up killing off Drolla's natural expansion, but Drolla did have sufficient enough units to be able to hold the push onto the main, and did have quite a few void rays. He does push, and he did push out with quite a number of them, and Stalkers was able to secure game number 1. In game 2, Drolla opened up with a proxy 2-gate at the natural of his opponent on Daybreak, and it was held off quite easily, or not quite easily, after losing quite a few probes. HighGain did end up stabilizing on his economy and pushing back with the early tech of getting out the Stalkers much quicker. He was able to kite the Zealots all day, and so there was quite a bit of dancing happening there. But HighGain was able to stabilize, get a 2-base economy, get up a Dark Templar Shrine, and get quite a large number of Stalk Talkers. God, what is with my words right now? Stalkers. He was able to get some Stalkers here, and was able to overpower Drolla. Let's see what actually happens here. Both players are scouting out what their opponent is doing. Drolla opting to go for his same gas build, getting the 2 gas guys and getting 4 people mining gas. Bit of probe harassment happening right here, getting the shield down to 125. Heavy crap right here is actually happening. Seems that oh wait, okay, I thought that was Drolla putting down a gas there to block it. Seems that was not the case. The submace core is complete for both of our players. They're both chrono boosting out. Both of them are getting out the warp gate, because it is essential to any Protoss plan. Drolla will be doing his trusty 3 Stalker rush, I guess. Getting the mothership core right now, just to be able to do some scouting around the base to make sure that nothing will happen from either player. It's anyone's guess to see what will happen. HighGain is currently mining more gas than Drolla, but Drolla does have the sufficient gas account because he's been mining that extra gas longer. Let's see how long that lead actually lasts. This unit's going to be rallying out across the map. Stalker and a probe. Probably going to be going for some sort of 4-gate, actually. That's exactly what he's doing. No, 3-gate, my bad. Going for a 3-gate pressure here. The Stalker will be able to micro against the Zealot, but he will take some damage. He's just going to be microing and doing whatever he can. He does kill off the probe, but he will lose one of the Stalkers here. He will have another Stalker up here at the top. Now an additional gateway is coming in here for Drolla. Now there's actually a Stargate coming in here for HighGain. HighGain going to be looking to put on some heavy pressure here. 3-gate with the pressure with the Stalker here. The Stalkers are going to be coming out here from the gateways to be able to push back this little pressure from HighGain. HighGain actually just buying time to get the Stalkers. Now the mothership core will be able to come in here and actually defend, because that was apparently a friendly mothership core for Drolla. Me getting my colors mixed up. Probe pylon does actually go down here at the 3rd. Going to be looking to put on some pressure. He does actually scout out the Stargate here. And it seems that there's going to be some an Oracle play coming out of HighGain. Let's see what he makes of it. Drolla going to be getting out his own Stargate. Mothership core moving back. Just going to be killing off that probe. Some more stalkers warping in over here in the proxy pylon. Seems that Drolla wants to put on some pressure. The stalker will actually scout out the what's actually coming his way. He does cancel the third and will go up into his main and kill off, just defend with sentries and delay the push. That's exactly what he needs to do to get out the sufficient number of units that he needs. More stalkers going to be warped in here. It's actually no sentries were ready in position now. Mothership core is here. Now Phoenix is coming on the way just to be able to repel any sort of mothership core, sort of harass and hokey pokey. Now the oh wow, this Oracle is coming out across the map and will be able to kill off quite a number of units because there's nothing here at base, except for 2 stalkers, my bad. And it was going to be going straight into the main, but the 2 stalkers will be here ready to push it back and will not actually do any economical damage. It may actually kill off this probe, which is precisely what it's going to do. It does. No, it doesn't. It will be chasing it, but the stalkers will be coming in here, getting off a good flank on top of the Oracle. The Oracle will be able to get away for the time being. Void Ray is being produced here by HighGain. HighGain looking to get that air superiority like Drolla did in that first game. Going to be taking his natural slightly before his opponent. The Oracle will be dancing around here at the back, not actually getting any kills on him. So quite a fail Oracle for him, but that is okay. Oracles are a bit hit and miss right now, simply because Protosses know how to deal with it by putting 2 stalkers in their mineral line. Drolla getting an expansion of his own. He's actually heavily supply blocked for some reason. Somehow that happened. Still supply blocked, so he needs to get out an additional pylon. The stalker, the scouting stalker, will actually end up getting killed here. I think the stutter set from that stalker will actually be enough to kill it. Just enough to kill it. Void Ray is coming out for both of these players. It seems that the standard meta at the moment is to go massive Void Ray instead of Colossus. Void Ray is strong versus armored, which is basically everything in the Protosses arsenal. In PvP anyway. They like to go Immortals, they like to go Colossus, they like to go Stalkers. So basically all these things are armored and just die so quickly to that prismatic alignment, which does additional damage to armored units and gets it up to second charge. Oracle sitting over here seeing what it can do. Probably just going to be going into the natural scout that this natural is actually there. He needs to be really careful. Those stalkers are right there. He will end up killing 1 probe and he will get away. Now, Oracle for both of these players are doing a bit of hit and miss damage. 4 probes actually have been killed by Drolla's Oracle. Phoenix going to be coming out here just to be able to repel any sort of Oracle play here. It's actually quite a smart move here, getting out the Phoenix, also just for scouting purposes. We have to see what is coming his way. 2 Void Rays are now finished for HighGain. Let's actually have a look at the count for Drolla here. He does have 2 of his own, getting a third. Oh my god, this Oracle over here getting so many kills, getting 4 probe kills right there. It's insane. Killing off so much in so little time. Oracles are so strong. Need to keep an eye on this one. It's really low shields, real low health. There are some stalkers in the main, so he will end sentries, so he will not actually kill anything. He'll just die a terrible, terrible death. Phoenix is just going on a scouting ring around to make sure that this Oracle doesn't get away, but he will actually spot it. And if he actually micros enough, he will be able to kill it, and he will end up following the Oracle. The Oracle is going too slow for the Phoenix, and the Phoenix will end up killing it. Both of these players just getting additional tech and getting additional Void Rays. Void Rays be strong, my friend. Now the Phoenix will come in here to poke and see what is at the main. We will be trying to put down a bit of hurt onto the Mothership Core. The Mothership Core should be able to attack it. Wait, can Mothership Cores attack air? I hope so. Now a Templar Archives coming in down here for Drolla. Drolla also getting that +1 upgrade for his ground units. And now actually they're both going for the same thing. It seems that they want to go for some Archons. Apparently DTs are not the way to do that, considering that they're significantly cheaper. But that is not my call to make. These guys are playing actually very similar games here. 2 additional gateways actually coming down here for Drolla. Just leaving some stalkers here to be able to repel any sort of additional Oracle harass. Now The Stalker will repel off this Phoenix, the scouting Phoenix. 4 Void Rays here for HighGain. I mean, Drolla, wow. I really wonder what's actually going to happen here. +1, no, just getting some Immortals here for HighGain. HighGain deciding to get the Immortals here, and it's going to be so much more DPS against the additional Stalkers that Drolla has. It's actually deciding to get Psystorm, which is quite odd. I didn't actually expect that one. The Phoenix does end up going down. Third is trying to be taken by HighGain. This could be a risky move if Drolla sees it and just decides to go all out aggressive here. He does have an Archon. He's probably just going to be looking to take a third of his own and take this into a little bit later game. +1 almost complete. Getting the charge legs for Zealots. Zealot Archon so strong in this matchup, especially since these Void Rays are going to do so much damage to Stalkers. He just needs to be able to, it just wants to go Zealot Archon so they can do that damage that they need to do. +2 attack is on the way. Actually, no attack upgrades for Drolla right now. I mean, for HighGain right now. He's going to be falling behind in that front. He does, in fact, have Twilight Council if he wants to get any of those upgrades. Storm is now completed. The robotics facility is on the way for Drolla. Drolla going to be taking his 3rd base as well. Slightly delayed behind HighGain. But it's just going to be getting those additional tech. Getting the +1 for air to make those Void Rays do so much more damage. So cannon's going to be coming down here at the natural or the main. Which one is it? The main or maybe over here? I don't know. At all of the locations, Drolla is getting a cannon just to be able to defend. Dark Templar Shrine. Ooh, here we go. This could be quite interesting. HighGain is going to be able to get up Archons if he wants, as well as just do some harassment. I guess that's why cannons are very useful in this matchup. Now the +2 is actually halfway completed. This is going to be doing so much more damage than his opponent. The Dark Templars will be able to keep him in this game for some time. The +1 shield upgrade is actually his choice, considering that works for all of his units, as well as getting the charge upgrade from the Twilight Council. Proxy pylons all over the map for HighGain. HighGain is going to be able to warp in at any location he wants. Quite a few Void Rays. If we have a look at the units tab, pressing that U button, pretty similar economies and actually armies, except HighGain slight lead in Void Ray count, but he will not have that lead in upgrade count, which is going to be a big loss for him, especially since this cannon is here. He will be able to scout out the DTs, and they will die really quickly without actually being able to kill anything. I wonder if HighGain decides to back out here, or if he'll stay. He's actually got quite a few storms. Drolla looking to push out a bit from the looks of it. He actually has some High Templar of his own. Doesn't have storm, but he has feedback ready to get it to verse the High Templar of his opponent. Stalker is going to be killing off the one at the Xel'Naga Watchtower. Both of these players saturating their bases. Seems HighGain wants to push out over to this natural here. Something is happening. They're following Zealot. The Zealot was actually able to see that entire movement. Observer's going to be around everywhere for HighGain. Drolla just sitting around here. He is getting 5 additional gateways here. He's going to be able to put on a lot more pressure. He's also got a Warp Prism. Zealot and DT run by going to be happening here. Going to be going towards the mineral line straight away. He needs to move his army over there, but the units over here at the main as well, at the natural, he needs to be very careful. He does send some units over. The cannon will actually die really quickly, but he leaves the main of his army over here at the natural. The photon overcharge will actually go down onto the Nexus and will be able to kill off quite a few units. That's a bit of a bug where it shoots completely out, but that is not the case. Actually, a bit of dancing going to be happening over here. An engagement going down. Storm goes down onto all of Drolla's shields, but that's actually not going to do a whole lot of damage. Storm actually doesn't do a whole lot of damage for his shields. All of the Void Rays of Drolla is going to be going down here. Massive storms for each of these players. I didn't actually realize that Drolla had storms of his own. It seems that his upgrade advantage was able to be used in this situation. There was a big cleanup here. A lot of storms going to be coming out across the map as well. Fourth base is actually taken from HighGain. HighGain going to be looking to take that economic lead, but he doesn't actually have the units to be able to defend it. Additional Immortals and actually Void Races on the way. Storm does go down onto the army of HighGain, of Drolla. Drolla is going to be moving out of the way, going to be focused firing down some pylons and doing some damage here. 3 actually Stargates actually finished up here for HighGain, and he will be able to get out 3 Void Rays at a time. That's actually a lot of Stalkers with +2, +3 on the way for HighGain. For Drolla here, so Drolla going to be able to get a good surround onto this army. That's actually a lot of Stalkers. He's going to be able to push up into the natural here. I don't believe he has Blink. No, he does. Actually, he does have Blink, so he'll be able to blink in here and do a lot of damage. He's got so many Stalkers, he'll be able to do all the damage he needs to do. The Void Rays going to be coming in down here and doing whatever they can. They're on move command. Storm does go down to the army of HighGain. HighGain is trying to move back, but there's so many Stalkers here. The Stalkers will be able to kill down a lot of all of HighGain's units. HighGain's going to be able to doing whatever he can, keeping that Immortal alive so he can do so much more damage, but the Void Rays going to be focused firing down, and it does die. The third is really exposed here. The third is more likely going to be dying here for HighGain right now, and additional Stalkers are being warped in here. DTs as well. GG is called. Drolla takes his best of 3 against FragMaster's HighGain. So, what we've seen so far on the channel from I48 is Pad winning against HighGain in one of the games of the best of 3, ends up losing that best of 3 to HighGain. Now it seems that Drolla has avenged his teammate and beats HighGain in his apparently worst matchup. GG, congrats to Drolla. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.